So we're grabbing my balls.
That's got a kick to it.
Oh, there it is. I know we tried some hot sauces earlier that look like baby food. This looks like what the aftermath of.
You're gonna have a rough morning.
Oh.
All right, guys. So I am out here at Round the Bend Steakhouse with the owner TJ, and Round the Bend is the home of the Testicle Festival,
As you can see,
which happens early June.
Father's Day weekend every year.
Father's Day
Saturday
weekend.
of Father's Day weekend. Yep.
And it's a like 3-day event.
Just one.
One
It
day?
used to be 2 days. Now it's just one. And we just packed the people in for one day from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Live music.
Live music all day from 11 to 10. Ice cold beer, plenty of hot nuts. We got other food too for the less adventurous. The burgers, corn dogs,
Yeah.
things like that. But yeah, just pack them in. We run about 3,500 to 4,000 people through in one day.
That's quite a few.
And just over a ton of nuts, about 2,300 pounds of nuts in one day.
That's a lot of nuts, y'all.
That's a lot of nuts, yes sir.
So today, you guys have sent me a lot of hot sauces. And today what we're gonna do is a hot one style video, but instead of using chicken wings, we're gonna do it on nuts.
That's right.
Because what's better to do it on? And TJ just informed me he's not a fan of hot stuff.
Huge wuss, huge when it comes to hot sauce. So he was kind enough to let me pick the sauces. We'll see how this goes.
We've got 10 sauces that we're gonna try. We're gonna get a plate of nuts and we're gonna give this a shot. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna head inside because it is raining and we're gonna get into it. All right, it's all you. You gotta tell them what you're doing.
All right, so we're grabbing my balls. That's all I got, we're just grabbing my balls. Anyway, so we don't do our nuts all in-house here. We get them in ready to go in the fryer like this. We go through so much, like I said, that one day we go through 2,300 pounds of these things, and then we'll go through about 80 to 100 pounds a week. So 7,000 to 8,000 pounds a year just in these bad boys. So a company in Des Moines does these up for us. Sliced, breaded, ready to go, but that's a nut. I know some of them probably thought they were eating like a mushroom. Like you pop a mushroom in your mouth and it squirt. It's like a mini chicken fried steak.
And I have had these before and they are very good. Like if you didn't know what you're eating balls, you would probably never have any idea of what it is.
Exactly, 100% right. So I'm gonna grab a couple handfuls of these and cook them up, and then we're gonna go just do something absolutely stupid. Why did I agree to this?
When he commented on the live stream from a couple bats back, I knew that I had to ask him to do this, and it was the perfect time going into the Testicle Festival to give this a shot.
So anyway, 350-degree grease. Drop them in there 3 to 5 minutes until they're nice golden brown.
Do you like your nuts firm or squishy?
It depends on the mood, man. You know, I like them a little on the crispy side because you don't want them gooey inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to shake the nuts a little bit when you cook them. You got to shake your balls. All right, so after that 3 to 5, that's what we end up with right there.
Nice golden brown nuts.
Golden brown delicious, GBD. All right. That's about 2.5 to 3 pounds of nuts. Is that enough for us?
I think that'll
Hold on,
probably be
dude.
enough.
All right, let's get after this thing.
Oh, all right, guys. So we're gonna give these a whirl. I let TJ pick out 10 different sauces. As I mentioned, he's not much of a hot sauce guy.
Which they can probably tell by looking at them. They're like, oh, good, the dummy picked the worst ones.
I think they're all gonna be great. I have tried the tiger sauce. It's been a few years and I have had the truff sauce before. But I think I've got these lined up in an order from mild to wild. We'll see. We're gonna end with a fairly spicy one and see what this is all about. So I
feel like you're not telling me that I picked incredibly hot ones all the way across the board.
I don't think you did. And if I remember this tiger sauce, it's a flavorful one. Like I got it in a big bottle. So
okay. All right.
Don't let the little bottle fool you. It's a sampler.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So The number one is Tiger Sauce Original. So we've got some little cups here. We can dip our nuts in,
Oh,
and we're gonna give this a whirl.
I'm literally terrified of how this is going to turn out.
We do have milk, if you guys can see that on the table.
Yeah, we got a gallon of milk ready to go.
I have some iced tea to sip on, so hopefully we're okay. I haven't eaten this many hot sauces before in one sitting, so
We're both going to suffer. I don't care how much you like hot sauce.
we're gonna see. We're just doing a taste test, y'all.
Just a wee bit. Oh, thank you so much.
I mean, you don't have to eat all of it.
I hope not.
All right.
Just gonna dip my toe in the water here. Now, do we go just a little bit on it?
That's up to you. However you want to try it.
Man. Oh. All right, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Not bad.
There's flavor in that one.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that. That's good.
That's a good one.
Yep. Yeah, I got nothing wrong with that one.
The end one's gonna be pretty rough.
As a matter of fact, we're just
Gonna try it again.
I'm gonna try a bunch of that one. Really get it layered on there.
That's one that I had a while back, and I can't remember what I ate it on, but I was impressed with it.
It's almost got some sweetness to it.
Almost like a sweet and sour kind of.
Yeah, really good. A little vinegar base to it, maybe, but sweet. All right, I'm not quite as scared now.
we're only on number one.
Oh boy.
So, how long have you guys been doing the Testicle Festival out here?
This year will be 32 years. 32nd annual Testicle Festival this coming June 14th, 2025. 32 years. My family's done it for 30 of those 32. So Dad bought the old place, what we affectionately call the old place.
So this hasn't always been in this location?
Nope. Down in South Bend, just 2 miles east of us here. Dad bought the original Round the Bend from Ben Brooks. A small town watering hole, little bitty joint. Bought it 100% unbeknownst to my mom. She had no clue. Literally came home and was like, well, we own a bar. So after they worked through that marital dispute, all of us kids, there's 4 of us kids total. I'm the youngest of 4.
Okay.
My brother passed away almost 2 years ago, but he worked in it. My sister Kim worked in it. My sister Kelly was the lead cook all the way up until about 12 years ago when we took over. Yeah, and then me, I was in it from 11 years old to I'm 41 now.
So this is all you've ever done?
This is it. I've put fence in before. Gosh, that was kind of the main one, fence, and then I did landscaping and lawn mowing.
Okay.
I know you see my stories sometime on Instagram. I like the lines and stuff in the yard, make it look pretty. That was 3 years in Lincoln. I mowed yards for a guy in there. So, but yeah, so 30 years this year, 32nd annual. Dad bought the old place in '95. The original owner, he had it. Did 2 years of the Testicle Festival, but it was like a good old boys, like the local ranchers and farmers would castrate, and they just bring them in, they clean them, bred them, and do the Testicle Festival. And then when Dad bought it, he's a bit of a serial entrepreneur and likes to push the envelope a little bit. So he's like, let's make this a little bigger. So he advertised in the newspaper. Remember that?
Yeah. Some of you guys might not know what that is.
Some of you guys have no clue what that is. But yeah, so advertised it a little bigger. We had a couple hundred people show up the first year, did some custom shirts. Did it for 3 days back in that day. That was 3 days. That was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we only did that 1 year. And that was
Too much?
Way too much. So yeah, and then it just progressed into what it is now, which will be 32nd annual, June 14th. We'll look to get about 4,000 people through in 1 day.
That's a lot of people through this
And a
place.
little over 2,000 pounds of testicles will be served.
You guys got to come up here and try these. They're, like I mentioned in the kitchen, if you didn't know that you were eating testicles or balls or whatever, you would never guess it.
100% right. They're like, as you're dumping us our next one here, they're like chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
Little bite-sized chicken fried steaks.
All right, guys. For our second sauce, we are going to try truff. This is one that I have had before, but I told them that it was made with truffles, black truffle infused, so we had to give this one a whirl, and I think it's going to be, I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay. I'm going to go deep on this one. I'm going to just get crazy.
Get up in there.
Yep.
This one, I think, yeah, this one's a little bit thicker.
A little bit of the cling factor to it.
Thick sauce with your nuts.
One of my favorite sauces to dip in when I'm not dipping it in hot sauce is cocktail sauce with your balls.
Cocktail sauce?
Yeah. Yep, because you got to have a little cock sauce with your nuts, right?
Yeah, yeah. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Oh, that smells delicious.
This is a really good sauce, and they make like I think they have 3 different versions. I think there's a darker one also.
Okay, I'm getting all up in it. I might regret that.
It's a little bit spicier for sure.
That was really good.
Yeah, I really
Definitely a step up on the spice level.
It is. It is.
Whew.
We really didn't know how these were going to play out, other than the last one says like extreme and like Carolina Reaper and whatnot.
No, it's not going to end well for me, period. But no, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, you can taste that truffle in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good tasty sauce if you guys haven't tried that one.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, I could do that one on like a breakfast burrito, dumped all over.
That would be
egg,
really
potato,
good. Yep.
sausage.
Yep.
Yeah, green chili.
Green chili. Green belly hot sauce out of Boulder, Colorado. And I think this one came in recently.
And where do you get all these sauces? Like, where does all this come from?
All of these have been sent in by the subscribers to my P.O. box. I don't think I've bought hot sauce in 5 years at this point.
Because we picked through, to get these, we picked through.
A tote. Like I probably got like 20 more sauces at home, and then there's a tote over here with probably 20 more bottles of sauce.
At least 20 in there.
So I knew that it was going to take me a while to get through these things, and that's why I hit TJ up and thought we'd give this a try.
Yeah, this'll be
right.
good.
Green belly, a blend of garlic and fiery habaneros with a tangy cilantro crisp.
Fiery habaneros? Are you kidding me right
Fiery
now?
habaneros.
I think that was a bad idea. It smells fresh.
I'm already starting to break a sweat. It's not bad at all.
No.
Not very spicy at all. For me.
Well, you're going right back in.
That's a good one that I feel like you can use a lot of.
Oh, not spicy, just flavorful.
Yeah, very, very mild. Very mild.
Yeah, that truffle one was 10 times hotter
The
than
truffle
that.
was definitely hotter than this. All right.
I'm not sweating yet.
I'm already starting to sweat, but that's completely normal for me. My head will start to sweat, so you guys are going to see me like, I'll be dripping, and you're the one that said this was going to be rough, but I'm going to be over here like bright red and just dripping.
Maybe I've turned a new leaf in my life.
Maybe.
Or maybe I'm not as big a wuss as I thought I was. That's not true, I am.
All right. Fourth sauce. We're going into Hawaiian chili pepper sauce.
Oh, I'm excited about this one.
Kiawe Smoked by Kiawe Juice Company. Kiawe, I'm going to say this all wrong. But this is jalapenos and fermented Hawaiian chili peppers. There's also carrots, onion, and garlic. Also with some Hawaiian sea salt.
It's like we're eating a salad.
Yeah.
We're healthy.
Yes. What could be more healthy than balls in a salad?
I don't think there's anything really.
No.
Can't be.
Oh, that one's got a dipper top though, so that might actually.
You want to take
be
the restrictor off?
Yeah.
The restrictor plate off the Red
This
Dragon?
might be a bit spicy.
Give it a few more horsepower.
That's how I can gauge them sometimes. If they give you a dripper, it's usually going to be a little bit
Means
more
beware.
rough. Yeah.
It's just got jalapenos in it though.
Yeah, it can't be that bad.
Oh, that smells amazing. That's like got that smokiness to it. It's like I'm sniffing whiskeys or something or wines. Might be a hole in
The
that
hole
table.
in the table, yeah. We're on a big spool right here. That does smell a bit more spicy.
Oh, I went deep with that one. What am I doing? All right.
That is on like the edge of the green, like a green sauce.
Yeah. I think I'm getting like that fermented chilies. Is that what it said it was in there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good
Carrots. I don't know if I can taste the carrots or not.
one. No. Yeah, we'll go in for another one.
That is really good. So what's the biggest size of steak that you guys serve here?
Biggest one's going to be a Ritz, and it's 28 ounces of 40-day wet age certified Angus beef with 4 sides. That's all for $49.
It's a big hunk of meat.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the old 96er from Great Outdoors with John
yeah.
Candy.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds you of that when it comes out. It comes out on a huge dinner platter And then you get 4 sides with that. So if you're eating with somebody else, you can each get your own 2 sides with it.
I was gonna say you could definitely share that with somebody else.
Yeah, it's meant for 2. It's the Ritz
Okay.
for 2 for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, also all of our beef we do is 40-day wet aged, minimum 40-day wet aged,
Okay.
certified Angus beef. So the top 30% of beef, only 3 out of 10 cattle grade certified Angus beef.
Okay.
And then we do all the aging. Cisco and us do the aging, and then I've got 2 full-time butchers that cut everything in-house.
Oh, I didn't know you cut everything here.
Yep. T-bone, bone-in steaks we cut in-house. Got a bandsaw. Got a cooler cutting room. So 1/2 of my cooler. So they're in there for about 8 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Wow.
Cutting. And then all the trimmings from our hand-cut steaks, we grind all that in-house. And then our burgers are all in-house steak burger.
No kidding.
So we grind it, and then we got a patty machine back there that kicks out patties, half-pound burgers. But yeah, 100% steak burger, no filler. We don't bring in like bottom round or eye round or chuck and mix. It's 100% steak. What do we got here? Oh, is this our pancake one?
Yeah, so this is going to be a ghost pepper and blueberry. And it says it's hot.
Have we had a ghost pepper one yet?
I think this might be the first ghost pepper. And I'm over here sweating.
I'm not. Like,
No, he's fine. I've got a little bit more on top of my head than you do.
maybe that's why you're sweating.
Maybe.
It's the insulation factor.
Blueberry, ghost pepper, black pepper, and lemon. It's a little bit of a different one. Tried to pick something with a little bit of color in it.
Yeah, this was the one. You picked this
Yes.
one. I couldn't decide on a 10th one, so we went with this. It's got no restrictor plate on it.
No,
That's chunky.
it's a different sauce for sure. Yeah, it's got some lumps in it. That might be the blueberries.
I'm not gonna lie, that smells really weird. Okay.
That's a different sauce for sure. I don't know how well those flavors mix together.
Not very well. Oh, that's got some.
It's got kick to it.
I was gonna go back for more on that one, but that is. Nope.
That one has got some spice. And it's definitely, you can definitely taste the blueberry on that.
Yeah. That definitely should have been closer to the end.
Yeah. That one was definitely spicier than I expected.
There was a little heat to that. For sure.
All right. Next one, we'll get right into it. Karma sauce Ghost Island Caribbean flavor to die for. Made in small batches in Rochester, New York. So let's see.
What kind of peppers? We've got to have ghost chilies in it, right? Or ghost
That's
peppers.
what I'm thinking. Fragrant West Indies curry lures you to its smooth lures you in. Smooth mustard soothes you. Suddenly the panic of tropical heat takes you. Bravery begs another bite to return to fruity paradise. The small drop adds adventure to creamy coconut dishes and peril to a round of mojitos.
Okay.
I've never been one to put like hot sauces in drinks or anything like
No, just
that.
Bloody Marys.
But see, I'm not a fan of Bloody Marys at all.
They gotta be just right.
So it's got habanero, fatali, and ghost peppers, orange juice, apple cider vinegar, mango, pineapple, mustard seed, lime juice, agave nectar.
See, they screw with my emotions on these when they bring in the mango and pineapple, because I'm like, oh, I like mango and pineapple.
Yes.
It's gonna be delicious.
It's just a little hint of it at the end.
Yeah. Or absolutely none. They're just. Oh. My tongue's still warm from that
I
last
have a
one.
feeling this one's gonna be spicy.
There's a lot of paste in the top of that.
Yeah.
That-
I tried to shake these up before we started, but
Oh, got the burp starting. Or are we halfway through? Yeah, it's number 5, right?
number 5, yeah.
6. Number 6. It's not even coming out,
That's
y'all.
gonna be a thick one.
Oh, it's the mango and pineapple that
Yeah,
makes it thick. Yeah,
There must be like a puree in there.
yeah. It looks like baby food.
Kind of does look like baby food. I got quite a bit in there. Can you smell it?
Not
Can
really.
you smell anything?
My tongue, my mouth's definitely still warm from
That
the
blueberry?
blueberry
Yeah.
thing. This one,
I can kind of smell the mango, I think.
I think you're full right now. All right, bottoms up.
That's not that bad.
There's a lot of like fruit sweetness to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a
kick to it.
we call that the afterburner. That's horse crap right there. Ooh, the juice ain't worth the squeeze on that one.
I can't believe you haven't broken a sweat yet.
My nose is starting to run. That one got the nose running. Maybe, who knows? I prayed about this last night. Maybe God's giving me provision over my wussiness today.
You didn't coat your mouth with like oil or something before we started this?
Is that a thing?
Put
Can
a
you
little
do that?
Vaseline in your mouth. Never taste anything.
That's something I don't want you don't want your wife catching you doing in the bathroom. What are you doing? Just lubing the mouth up.
I'm going to eat some nuts.
Oh, that. It's only like the second nut joke you've made so far. I'm proud of you.
I don't know how much I can get away with on YouTube.
Probably, yeah, that's true. This one I'm excited for.
So have you eaten these your whole life then, or was this something that you had to work yourself into?
Nope. So it's I remember the first time I had them. My dad took my grandma, his mom, and I to Old Round the Bend before we bought it, just to kind of get our opinion of it. But we didn't know he was buying it. Like I said, nobody knew he bought it. It was just like, hey, let's go try this place out. And he ordered them, and on their menu, the Old Round the Bend, they called them beef fries.
Yes.
So
I've heard them like that before.
Yeah. Rocky Mountain oysters, beef fries, bull fries, calf fries. So in my young mind, I was 10, 11. I was 11 when Dad bought it, so I was probably 10 at this time. I was thinking beef fries, like they're going to be steak in the shape of French fries, right? Well, they came out, and they kind of look like these. These are obviously different, but I ate them. I was like, wow, those are good.
And then you found
And then Dad told me what they were. And I was like, they were still good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a husky fella.
Yeah.
I've been eating good my whole life. So it didn't bother me too much, but.
All right, we're gonna head into the next one. So this is a Buc-ee's sauce, sweet and spicy ghost pepper hot sauce. So this one says it's hot, but I've had a few Buc-ee's before, and I feel like the label is a little misleading because the last one I had, I didn't think it was that spicy, but this just says red peppers. Oh, ghost pepper powder in there. So
the last one got the back of my tongue.
yeah.
It's resting back there pretty good.
That one almost looks like a sweet and sour.
Yeah, it's like a sweet chili sauce,
Yeah, that looks good.
which is makes me want to go deep on it. But I'm gonna ease into it.
I need a little bit of that for my face right now.
I need to have an assistant like dabbing your face like a
Dabbing you up,
doctor.
Yeah, I'm over here dying, and you're like
Good.
saying that this was going to be terrible. And
All right. So, Buc-ee's, Busey's, whatever you want to call it.
go down to Boosie's.
Busey's.
You saw that reel too.
Yeah. I did. I went deep in it. Dang it! I was gonna go easy. Screw it. Here we go.
Gotta go deep.
Never been deep in my life.
It's all about the girth.
Yeah. Hit every part of a tuna can but the bottom.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's like sweet chili sauce.
It does around it, yeah, like a sweet and sour.
Yep, like you get like a sweet Thai chili wings
Yeah.
at a restaurant that does buffaloes. I don't know if I can say that name. Oh man. Oh.
Get you a little bit.
They got me a little bit on the backside.
I like that one. That's been one of my favorites.
This is good. I really like that tiger, that first one.
The first one's good
Yep.
too, yes. Yes.
Didn't mind the Hawaiian one. The pancake one can go fly a kite.
Not a fan of the blueberry
Not
sauce.
a fan of the blueberry sauce
Oh.
at all. Got you. Oh, got him.
It's getting me a little bit.
Yeah. Sneak up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've heard that you've been asked if you were going to expand into other locations, and you kind of want this to remain like a destination thing.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've just always felt that way, or?
Yeah, it's kind of like, why does this work? I mean, you're out here a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, for those of you that aren't around here, Omaha and Lincoln, the two biggest metropolitan areas in Nebraska,
Yep.
and we're smack dab in the middle of them. We're 32 miles from the Woodman Tower, and we're 31 miles from the Capitol in Lincoln.
Okay.
Like, smack dab in the middle, 2 miles off the interstate, in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah.
Which I assume you'll show them later on.
Yes, we're going to be camping outside out here tonight, guys.
So, we got, on paper, it doesn't make sense. When Tiff and I bought it from Dad, 13 years ago now, when we bought it, like, the bank was like, no, not a chance.
Really?
This isn't going to work. But we'd spent a couple of years, almost 3 years, making it look really good on paper. So the bank couldn't say no. It made sense. But just looking at it, it's a 20,000 square foot facility. I got 10,000 square feet in the front. We're doing the hot ones here in the ballroom, aptly named the Ballroom. It's our banquet facility.
There's
Wedding
a massive
receptions.
room behind us here.
Yeah. 10,000 square feet back here for wedding receptions, graduation parties, corporate events, anything like that. So, yeah, it just doesn't make sense, but it works. So, and it's
You guys
to your
are packed every night.
yeah, super blessed. Yeah, God's been so good to us and just continues to bless us over and over again. For why I don't know, man, I do not know why, but we just steward the money well, and we got like 60 employees at our peak time of the year, and we just support a lot of families, and it's just super fun and super cool to do that. But yeah, people have asked us, back to your original question, like expanding. I don't think it works anywhere else.
No.
I don't think if you plop this in the middle of Omaha or in Lincoln or even go further west, like a Kearney, I don't think it works. Like, it's something about Round the Bend, it's destination point, right?
You get
between
out
Lincoln
and
and
you
Omaha.
drive to the place and check it out.
Yeah, even for you, it's a nice drive over.
Yes. And it's in
So-
a beautiful area. You've got a state park and a big golf course just right here.
Yep.
Well, there's a state park on each
Yeah.
side of you.
Platte River,
Platte River and Mahoney.
Mahoney. Yep,
Yeah.
two great ones. Sac Museum,
You got Sac Museum.
close to
you've
the
got
Testicle Festival. Sac Museum.
and the wildlife safari out there.
Yep.
So there's all sorts of stuff that you guys come out here
Yeah.
and check out, and then come here and have a meal.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and it's laid back, casual atmosphere. It's not stuffy at all. You can come in and you can come in your flip flops and dripping shorts and tank top from the pool at Mahoney, or you can come in your suit from a business meeting at the golf course across the way. Everybody's welcome. Everybody rubs shoulders together. Everybody's money's green, and we treat everybody the same. So
Yeah.
we just love that they continue to come out and put high quality meat in their mouth and maybe try some balls.
You guys got to try the balls.
Got to try the balls.
All right, we're gonna get into the next sauce here.
This is our local one.
This is a local one from Kimmel Orchard and Vineyard. So this is in Nebraska City. This is Little Devil Ghost Pepper Sauce. And it's got ghost peppers, scorpion peppers, habanero peppers, and red bell peppers in it.
That's a bad idea.
It's also got apple cider vinegar.
Perfect.
A little bit of vinegar for you.
No fruit though.
No fruit in
It's
this
an
one.
orchard, but it has no.
I
fruit
thought
in
I thought it said apple, and then I saw the vinegar on there.
All right. I feel like
You need some milk.
it's time. We're knocking on the door.
You need some milk.
He needs some milk. Yes, he does.
Ooh, that one's thick too. Shake that one up a little bit.
That's what she said. But you gotta be careful with the milk too, because if you mix too much milk with it, then you get the old
Like the snot
regurgitation.
rockets coming up. Yeah. All right. Little Devil Ghost Pepper.
All right, Kimmel Orchard, don't do me dirty.
Shout out to the locals.
It smells tomatoey.
I do smell a little bit of that. Not that spicy, in my opinion. Although I
I'm
feel like it's
waiting.
sneaking up on me a
Yep.
little bit.
Yeah, that's got some kick to the end of it. I think I'm gonna try a little more though.
It's not bad. A little bit strong on the vinegar, but
Yeah,
it's a good flavor to it.
that one's pretty good.
All right. Into the next one.
Oh,
Bravado Spice Company, aka Miso Ghost Pepper, and this says it's extremely spicy.
and I
don't know
picked
about
this one.
I don't know about miso sauce, but
What is miso?
it's isn't that like a
Like miso soup is all I know.
yeah? What I don't even know what it is, honestly. Blazing hot chilies meet savory, aka miso, to create The perfect umami bomb. Buckle up, you're in for a wild ride.
Umami.
Ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper, rice, wine vinegar.
This was a horrible
This is going to be
idea.
a bit of a spicy one.
Terrible. My tongue's on fire from that last one. My whole tongue, I can feel it.
That one's not so bad for me.
Ooh.
So far, I think the spiciest one might have been that blueberry one.
I think you're right. Yeah, that last one has my tongue.
On
Tongue's
fire?
on fire.
That's a dark one.
Does dark equal hotter in your experience?
Usually a bit stronger. I don't know about hotter, but more of like a bold flavor typically.
Okay. All right, Milk, you hold out right there. You just hang around. I'm gonna need you here soon.
Gotta get a big one. I can smell the vinegar. It almost has like an alcohol smell to it.
Yeah. And it clings to the side.
A little
That's
bit.
got to
yeah.
equal something.
It
right?
is. It is a dark sauce.
Ever seen that lady that talks about the wine in her glass? It's look at the legs and the arms, and no, this would pair well with a good macaroni and cheese.
This hot sauce has legs. Not bad. Definitely has some spice to it. It comes in slow.
Slow burn.
Mm-hmm. That was a hot one.
Oh,
That one might beat out the blueberry for spice.
Daddy don't like that one.
That's got a kick to it.
Oh, there, there it is. Oh, my nose.
Yeah, that one was hot.
I'm glad we didn't screw up and try that one first or something.
That's definitely got a kick
Dang
to
it. That one might have done it.
That one's burning my tongue for sure.
Whew. Yeah,
That's
I'm going to the
definitely
milk.
the spiciest one so far. Absolutely. Is it cooling down?
Not even a little. Oh. Wow.
That one is a hot one, yeah.
Whew.
That one is hot.
I'm glad the nuts aren't hot anymore, or that would have sucked. Like the nuts have cooled off a little bit.
Yeah.
You put hot sauce on hot food.
Just eat one of those nuts to kind of bring that flavor down out of my mouth.
It's a great idea. Whew. Aptly named Extreme Regret.
Yeah. This one's going to be rough. So Elijah's Extreme Regret, Screaming Hot, Scorpion Carolina Reaper Sauce. Made with the world's hottest peppers, Trinidad Scorpion and Carolina Reaper. It's full of flavor and regretfully hot. I
Full
feel
of
like there's
flavor.
another sauce that has come out, or another pepper that's now on the market that's like the world's hottest pepper.
Really like GMO them. They modify them, they breed them together. And
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's like a big competition now to see who can. I'm literally dripping over here. It's a big competition to see who can come out with the hottest spices.
Well, whoever did that last one wins in my book.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That was a hot one. Whew. All right.
My mouth is like watering, but
Yeah.
it's not putting out the heat.
Nope, you breathe out and it's just like you're breathing fire.
Yep. Oh, all right, a little more milk.
Screaming super hot, it packs the fire of the two hottest peppers in the world, the Trinidad Scorpion and the Carolina Reaper. Your tongue will burn from the sting of the scorpion. Your eyes will tear up as sweat pours off your head. For me, for sure.
My eyes are watering.
Oh, extreme regret. Not for the wimpy hot sauce lovers.
Great.
Use with caution or you'll regret it.
Great. Oh. Oh, we also got those meat pouches
Yes.
over there too.
So if you were I'm filming this one a little bit in advance, so there's going to be a live stream in between here. But if you were on the April live stream. These were sent in, I believe, by Terry Ray, these beef packets, taco style seasoned beef. And you had something to say about it. That
You said, what should we put this on?
And you said in the
In
trash.
the trash.
So we're going to give these a whirl too. I told him I was going to bring him out and he had to try these. And he reminded me today to bring them. So
Oh.
he was game for this.
The pouch meat.
Pouch meat.
Why did I say yes to you? This?
Hey, you're taking this a whole lot better than I expected you to, honestly.
Oh, if any of those ones up here would have been like that one, we'd be in trouble
You'd be
right
done
now.
already?
Wow.
Oh, it just went up my nose a little bit.
Better you than me.
All right, so this is supposedly the hottest one. Unless we try another one. We've got one that's rough, but I don't know if we're gonna get into that.
I don't think I should do that to myself.
Extreme regret.
Extreme regret. Dang it.
So this would be like our last dab. You can't pussyfoot this one.
It smells really good.
It does. It's got like almost a bit of a fruity smell to it.
Yeah. All right, quit sniffing and just we gotta get it on there, right?
You just gotta get a good dip in there.
Son of a bee.
All right, here we go. Oh, hot. Hit the back of my mouth a little bit.
I laid it right on the front of my tongue. That was so stupid.
I almost feel like the last one was hotter than this one.
Just wait till that afterburner hits. I think you're right though.
I think the miso one.
I think that one is the hot one.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Oh.
blueberry.
That's sneaking
Coming
up
in
on
slow
me.
on you. Are you breaking a sweat finally?
Starting to perspire just a little bit. My nose is just looks like a faucet, man. Roll the towel.
I do think the blueberry, and I do think the blueberry and the miso one were the spiciest ones.
I agree.
Absolutely. That miso is definitely spicier than the extreme regret.
Yeah, the extreme regret. I don't regret that at all.
No, it's not that bad.
The tongue it feels swollen right now.
Does it?
That's how hot it is.
I'm not doing too bad.
That one right there.
The miso one
Yeah.
was definitely the worst, and I would say coming in second to that was the blueberry.
Uh-huh.
The blueberry was deceptively spicy. All right. Anything you'd like to add to this?
Well, come to the Testicle Festival, June 14th,
Absolutely.
11 a.m. to 10 p.m., June 14th, 2025. And just come out to the restaurant, to the steakhouse. We're 30801 East Park Highway in Ashland, Nebraska. Open every day but Sunday. Full menu, steaks, everything you need. So, yeah, come on out and see us.
Absolutely. You guys definitely got to come out here. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen stories from out here. We come out here pretty regularly.
Yep, your steak and shrimp. You love the steak and shrimp.
All right, guys. We're going to get cleaned up. I'm going to try to stop sweating. And I'll get back to y'all. All right. So we finished up cleaning up and whatnot in there. And we're behind the building. I'm going to go camp down here. You guys can't just show up and camp like this. But there's some containers down there. So we're going to drive down into the field. And we'll have a nice spot to pull up for the night. I don't know if TJ's gonna crash tonight or not. I think he'll come down and hang out. It's sprinkling a little bit, so it's a little bit moist out here, but I've got the foldable fire pit, so we should be able to get ourselves a fire going. Hopefully it's not too sloppy. Big shout out to TJ for letting me do this. Try to stay out of these ruts. gonna be the perfect spot. Check this out. Y'all, nobody can even see me down here. I am completely hidden. This is great. Concrete pad, it's gonna be nice. Look at that. Couldn't ask for a better spot to set up camp for the night. We've got plenty of space to set up our fire pit. This is rad. All right, let's get the old truck set up. Yo, this is a rad spot. Absolutely cool.
I'm gonna need this because this camera is about to die. So I have to put this on the charger for a minute.
It's gonna be gorgeous. I think the low tonight is what, 50 degrees, something like that?
Something like that, yep.
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
This is a really cool little area. This is gonna be perfect for the night.
Yeah, I think it'll work pretty good.
Yeah.
A little sheltered from everybody's view.
Yeah.
Nobody know you're here.
Can't even see the road up there either.
Nope. And if those clouds weren't out, sunsets are gorgeous here. But,
Yeah. How much land do you have out here?
20 acres.
Oh,
On the
wow.
highway to that little tree line right there. Not the one over the hill, but that close one there.
Plenty of room.
Yeah, one of the local farmers pays this for us to keep it under control. And yeah, Tiff and I have talked about maybe building a house back here someday,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of close to work, so
Yeah.
gotta weigh that.
It's nice to get that separation from it.
Yeah, but if we can berm it, put some trees in, something like that, and can't see it,
Yeah.
it's also not bad being close to work.
Yeah.
Love what you do, it's not really work, right?
Exactly, guys. Exactly. All right. I think it's time to just get a fire going. So you do much camping at all?
No,
Not your thing?
no, and it's we did a lot of camping when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and it was on the ground of a tent, no air
Yeah.
mattress, no nothing, and you tried not sleeping in the, or you try not choosing the low spot in the
Yeah,
campground,
yeah.
yet you always seem to find it.
Yeah. The water always pools right underneath you.
Yeah, so we did a lot of that when I was little. Mom and Dad, we'd take a week and a half and go camping, but that kind of burned me out on it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when all of us kids are out of the house, Mom and Dad get a 45-foot Montana fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's cool, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. We did. My wife and I did a lot. I mean, I grew up doing some camping, and then before I got to doing this, I've got a couple of motorcycles, so we did quite a bit of motorcycle camping, and I took my wife on a couple of those trips, and she's like, I am not sleeping in a tent ever again. And so we had kind of looked at some camping trailers and whatnot, and it's just like, I don't know if I want to carry, want to haul around a trailer and do all that nonsense. And so I was like, this will work,
Yep.
And it's just a place, we just need a place to sleep at night, we don't need a place where we can sit around and, not enjoy the nature that we're in.
Cook 5-course meals and have granite countertops.
Yeah, it's like, she doesn't like to cook much anyways, so this was perfect, and we did it for a while together, and now she's kind of over that, so anytime we go do anything, she's like, we'll just get an Airbnb or go to a hotel.
That's my wife.
Yeah.
She's a little bougie. She would agree with that too.
Which, it doesn't bother me at all. It's nice to be able to do something a little bit different.
Yeah. Well, like you were talking, you can do this on your own and
Yeah.
kind of have your time, and she gets a little alone time. And
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
Yeah. Well, I guess you want to try some of that nasty meat? You think it's nasty?
Yeah.
Give it a whirl.
The pouch meat.
Pouch meat. Couldn't really think of anything off the top of my head to like bring and eat it with, but
Straight out of the
World.
pouch.
Yeah.
Well, I brought us a couple of spoons.
All right.
This is the one I dropped on the ground a minute ago. So
Dirt don't hurt.
true.
We're gonna give these a whirl just because on the live he said he wouldn't try it, and I he's got to give it a shot. So.
8 grams of protein and 100 calories.
Beef, human chili powder, and other classic taco seasonings.
Sounded like you said beef and human powder.
There might be some of that in there too.
Yeah. Tear, eat, go. Get fully cooked, ready to eat.
You never know, it might be your thing. You've got a much more strict palate, probably.
If this is my thing and I own a steakhouse,
nobody's gonna come.
we got a problem.
It smells like normal, like hamburger meat.
It does, 100%. Oh, that doesn't look good though.
It's like a sloppy Joe. I don't think it's bad. If you put that in the microwave on a bun, I don't think it's bad at all.
I know we tried some hot sauces earlier that look like baby food. This looks like what is the aftermath of
You're gonna have a rough morning.
Oh.
I don't think that's bad at all.
Tastes like refried beans.
Kind of, yeah. More like refried beans than you would expect for meat.
It's meat in a pouch. I wasn't expecting a whole lot.
I think that's just fine.
I might be a little more bougie than you are.
Mhm.
I'm gonna eat it because you were kind enough to share it with me. So that's something.
It's saltier than I expected it to be.
So some people say when they eat our nuts.
Yeah. Nice. No, I don't mind that at all. Dude, I could mix that up with whatever at camp and eat it. And for being cold beef in a pouch, like,
Those would work, yeah.
it's not bad. Perfect little camping meal. Oh, gonna try and put that back in there.
Yeah, we'll throw it in there and mix the flavors.
Alrighty, y'all, it's gotten late. TJ is taking off. He's not going to crash out tonight. But super thankful that he gave me this rad spot down here to camp at. We just stood around and BS'd for a good couple hours. And I did film some of that, but just enjoyed the fire. It was good talking to him. And I should probably get crawled into bed. You can still hear trains no matter where you're at. This is such a rad spot, man. I know it's so dark you guys probably can't see much of it, but I'll get a good thumbnail down here in the morning. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one so far, but we're gonna get crawled in there. I'll probably get myself a movie going and enjoy the evening. It's beautiful. It's been raining on and off a little bit, so it's been nice though, man. Super stoked to be here. Big shout out to TJ and everybody at Round the Bend for being so welcoming tonight. I brought stuff for s'mores and we didn't even make those, man. I'm stuffed with balls, so yeah. It has been a gorgeous night. Yeah, didn't even think about the s'mores once we got down here, but I'm gonna have to eat. Oh, what did I do with them? Oh, I put them in the cooler. So I bought Reese's peanut butter cups, but they're like Reese's Thins or something like that. Have to have a little bit of a snacky poo, I suppose. Yeah, Reese's Thins. I thought that would have been good on s'mores, but didn't even get into it. Not that I'm super worried about being down here. Lock the truck up anyways. Oh man. Sip it on the old liquid death.
probably fall asleep to the movie tonight. Whatever I've got going on here. If I remember to turn this thing off last time. Yeah, it's got battery. Let me get changed quick. How about Mallrats? Haven't watched that in a while. So if you guys don't know what Mallrats is, it's a movie by Kevin Smith, who's also, he's Silent Bob in the Jay and Silent Bob movies. And Mallrats is the first movie that Jason Lee was in. If you know who Jason Lee is, he was a professional skater. It's got Shannon Doherty in it. She's always been funny. Yeah, Jason Lee. He gained recognition as a skateboarder in the 80s and early 90s. And then, yeah, Mallrats was his first movie. But he was also the star of My Name is Earl, which was an amazing TV show. I don't know what he's been in recently, to be honest with you, since My Name is Earl. But I think he's a great actor. And you see the main character in this movie? It's been so long since I've seen it, but two friends retreat to the mall after being dumped. It's an emotional, touching comedy romance. I don't know if I've watched this on video before or not, but it's one of my favorite movies. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. It's from 1995, so I saw this much sooner than I probably should have as a kid. But one of the best movies out there. If you guys have never seen Mallrats, it's absolutely worth the watch. Yeah, super thin little Reese's. These would have been perfect on s'mores. I'm kind of disappointed in myself that we didn't make them, but like I said, I had plenty of balls in my mouth, so wasn't really hungry. Not really that hungry now, but a little sweet treat. Lay back and give this a watch. And I found my light. I haven't had this thing. Gotta remember how to use it. For quite a while. I've never spent the night and this and that. Is there a bug in here? Sounds like there was something like buzzing around over there. I don't know, I'll see it when it attacks me. And you know, I don't want to say this is the coolest spot I've ever spent the night, but this is definitely a rad spot. Yeah, I feel like there's something buzzing around in here. Maybe it's outside, trying to get in because it sees the light.
One time my cousin Walter got this cat stuck in his ass. True story. He bought it at our local mall, so the whole fiasco wound up on the news.
As a kid that grew up in the age of malls,
he did it again.
We used to go to the mall and hang out all the time. Like, I remember as a kid, like, you could still smoke in the malls. There were still smoking sections at the mall when I grew up. Like, it was just a completely different time. That's something that we talked about tonight. You never know. Like, you don't realize how quickly time passes until you get a little bit older. And then all of a sudden the stuff that your grandparents were saying, like, oh, I remember when the ice cream cone was 5 cents. And now you're like, you know, you're always like, yeah, whatever, Grandma. And now I'm like, man, I remember when gas was $1.50. Time changes so quickly, man. You got to get out there and enjoy your life. But chill out and watch this flick.
Can't touch us once the thing starts. It's a live feed. You can't risk losing face in front of the network execs. I'm telling you, man.
Oh. Oh, good morning. Oh, man. Oh. Wow, what a night. Oh, it's beautiful. The sun's coming up over the shipping container over there. Oh, man. Oh. Nice night with the windows open. I don't think it rained anymore. Nothing looks too wet, so. And my new camp quilt kept me nice and warm all night. Man. But oh, it's pretty early. Pop this window open. It's not bad out there. It's pretty early, but TJ usually gets here pretty early and gets to work. He does a lot of stuff in the morning, and he said he's got some. They're working on the parking lot to get that ready for the Testicle Festival, get everything nice and smoothed out and whatever. I think he said he's got a bunch of asphalt millings coming in this morning. So I don't want to stick around too long and be in his way when I try to get out of here. So, yeah, I probably need to just get my junk picked up and mosey on down the road. I did grab myself a nice Dunkin' for this morning, just so we had something quick. Yeah, couldn't ask for a much more beautiful night. Would have been cool if it rained, but I'm also glad that it didn't. It gave us the opportunity to kind of hang out for a while. And I was hoping he'd go home and get his Suburban. I can't remember the name of it, what he calls it, but he's got like it's got to be a mid-90s, like the square style Suburban with some horns on the roof, or the horns on the hood, and the whole roof is cut off of it. So it's just a big giant convertible Suburban, and that's what he was planning to bring out. But when we met up yesterday, it was raining, so he did not have that one. But who knows, maybe he'll drive it in here this morning. A little Reese's peanut butter cup for breakfast. Breakfast champions. Yeah, these are like half size, dude. They're weird, but they're good. Might be smart to take my keys. I can dump that out at home, that way I don't leave too much of a mess out here. A little bit of ash all at the bottom of it, but that ain't bad. It's nice and dirty. morning. He did not bring the bourbon. He's got his truck. The old Doge. Goes it.
Beautiful morning.
It is, it is.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Big thanks to TJ for doing this with me. Hope
Absolutely.
you enjoyed it.
That was a good time.
How was the guts last night?
Fine. So
Good?
far, so good. I haven't got the morning coffee in to start everything going this morning, though, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that might be a little bit rough, but yeah, guys, definitely come out here and check out the Testicle Festival. You might run into me. I've got to come check it out because I have never attended. So.
What?
No, I've never been to it.
Blasphemy.
Yes.
All right, you got to be here this year then.
So yeah, come out and check it out. If you can't make it out for the Testicle Festival, definitely just come out and check out the restaurant. The food is great, the atmosphere is great, and TJ is great.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, guys, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.